Stop the moving. Alright. Hi guys and welcome back. I'm doing my video for SmackDown review for July the 20th, 2012. 7:32 p.m. right now, and I have the access to the early SmackDown footage, so that's why this video will be uploaded before the actual SmackDown show comes on tonight. If you're gonna keep moving, you're gonna have to go, because you're messing up the sound. The show took place in San Diego, California, which is Rey Mysterio's hometown. Rey Mysterio returned last Monday on Raw to SmackDown, which is good because I really want to see Sin Cara versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio opens the show because this is his hometown, and then Del Rio comes out, and then Ziggler comes out. And Ziggler is mad at Del Rio because he's going to cash in his Money in the Bank on Sheamus. But that whole 15-minute introduction of the show basically introduces the tag team match where Rey Mysterio and Sheamus would team up with Rey Mysterio and Sheamus would team up and they would go against Del Rio Ziggler. That will happen later on tonight. And then did a promo of the Peep Show. The Peep Show hasn't happened for maybe 2 or 3 months, so they did another Peep Show where Dame Bryan and AJ would start. They would be on there. They're going to be on the show. They're promoting the whole wedding because they want everyone to watch the 1,000th episode of Raw. This Raw is going to be big, so you have to watch it. And every Raw after this will always be 3 hours. I don't know how that's going to go. I did a video on that. It's on my channel, so you have to check it out. And then we had an 8-man tag team match. I didn't even do a number rating for this, but it's probably going to be in the 8s out of 10. We had Prime Time, which they're pretty good. I mean, they've been working their way up the ladder with Hunico and Camacho versus Primo, Epico with Truth and Kofi. I thought Primo, Epico, Truth, and Kofi were going to win. It was a good match. Primo was impressive. He was really good. Epico, I'm not sure about him really, but Primo was good during the match. I can't lie about that. But Prime Time was here to pull off the win. And really, it was because of AEW. Now, if you watched my SmackDown review, my Raw review, you would have noticed that I said AEW cost them the match on last Raw and last Friday Night SmackDown. But AEW helped to win this match. It was an okay match to start off the show. Primetime Hunico and Camacho wins. And then the Big Show comes out at the end of the match. I don't know what his agenda was for coming out there, but he takes out everybody that was left in the ring. R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, Primo, Epico. He just basically knocks everybody out, and he just leaves. Not sure what that was about. The only time we heard from him throughout the whole show. And then we have Damien Sandow, whom I say is Chris Masters, the next Chris Masters. Just the way his interest is set up and everything. I still don't like the guy really, but I mean, it is what it is, really. We had Damien Sandow and Ryder. Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder has been getting a push because he's those superstars, but he's been on Raw lately. He's been on SmackDown. He was the general manager on SmackDown last week. So Zack Ryder is good. He could be the next Intercontinental Champion or United States Champion. I don't think he's World Heavyweight Champion material yet, but he definitely deserves the belt. He's working his way up the ladder. Zack Ryder's definitely get more attention. He has the huge fan base, but he just needs to work on his wrestling skills. I see that in every one of my videos. Damien Sandow is just violent. There's nothing. He's just violent. That's all there is to him. He's just violent. That's all. But Damien Sandow was able to win the match. And then after that, we had the Peep Show and hosted by Christian. And Dan Bryan and AJ came out. But AJ, you noticed before she was wearing a CM Punk shirt on Raw, and at one point on Raw, she actually had a Kane outfit and mask. But when it came out, she was actually wearing a Dan Bryan shirt. All this is for ratings. It's just a publicity stunt. Um, they're just doing to promote the writing because they want everyone to watch the episode of Raw because WWE has been struggling with ratings. So they're just pulling stuff out of everywhere just to get people to watch the show. So they've done to promote the wedding. They said that the ring, her engagement ring, cost $20,000. Just throw that out there. So then Kane ends up fighting, going against Dan Bryan because Christian says that one of AJ's ex-boyfriends wants to fight him, and Kane comes out. It was only for like 5 minutes. The match was only like 5 minutes long. It wasn't really that long at all. And during the match, AJ actually jumped on the back of Kane, which caused Dan Bryan to get disqualified, and Kane won via disqualification. This is my prediction. You're going to hear it first. I'm the first person that's going to say it here. The wedding between AJ and Dan Bryan won't happen. And I'll tell you why. Watch the way AJ looks at Kane and the way she just walks away. The wedding isn't going to happen next week. It's going to be set up and everything. But I can tell you, Kane is going to come down and destroy the wedding. He's going to choke slam everybody. They're going to come out, with the wedding dress and the tuxedo. And before they say "I do," you're going to hear a big fire blast on the stage. Kane is going to come out, choke slam everybody. The same thing happened when Kane married Lita. That happened in 2003, I think. That was the love triangle between Edge, Lita, and Kane. The same thing is happening now, just with different people. The wedding is going to be set up. It's going to happen, but they won't get to say their I do's because Kane is going to come out and destroy it. That's my prediction. You heard it here first. So, after that, we had Heath Slater, who's been challenging the Hall of Famers who've been come back. This time he went against, last Monday, he went against Rikishi, which it was a good match. It was good to see Rikishi back in the ring and dancing with his sons, the Usos. So Heath Slater wins against Road Warrior. And of course, Road Warrior won the match. And then after that, they just did promotion again. They want everyone to watch the episode of Raw. The Thrill of Raw, which starts at 8 o'clock on Monday night. This Monday, Dan Bryan and AJ are getting married. DX reunion starts off the show. Brock Lesnar responds to Triple H. The Rock is going to be on Raw. And John Cena challenges CM Punk for the WWE Championship. So that's a lot. Oh, excuse me. That's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. All in 3 hours. That's a lot of stuff. So I've never really been excited to watch Raw before. But The Rock and Lesnar and DX, that's all the people that we know about. We don't even know all the surprises. They just mention these names to get us there. Stone Cold could be there. Edge could be there. This is probably the only Raw I'm actually happy to watch. So my review could be close to 40 to 45 minutes. I know the last time I did a 45-minute review, only a couple people watched it. But I'm going to try to keep it down to 30 minutes because it's 3 hours. So it's hard to condense all that information in so little. If the review will probably be at least 25 to 30 minutes. I can tell you that. So then the main event was Rey Mysterio and Sheamus versus Del Rio and Ziggler. The match was a good match. I mean, it was nice to see Rey back in action after almost a year of not being there. I still want to see him and Sin Cara face each other or become tag team champions. But it was Rey Mysterio. He was good, like I said. The match ended in a disqualification. Side note, Del Rio came out in a white Lamborghini Spider Gallardo. I think it was the same one from Raw. That's what I think. The match ended in disqualification because I just watched it, but I can't remember what happened. I think Vicky did something. I can't remember. I just watched it a couple minutes ago. The match ended disqualification. Just know that. Just know at the end of the match, Del Rio was escorted out by Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez were escorted out of the ring by the referees. And Del Zero looked like he's going to cash in his case on Sheamus for the World Heavyweight Championship. But Rey Mysterio knocks the case out of his hand, does a 619 on him, and then Sheamus does a bro kick on him, and the show ends like that. It was a good show, but there was no Sin Cara, there was no Brodus Clay, so that automatically put me at below a 9. The show was good. It wasn't really too exciting. I give it an 8.6 out of 10. That's my review. 8.6 out of 10. It was a good show. I didn't like it. It was good to see Rey Mysterio, but it would have been nice to see Sin Cara or Brodus Clay or Ryback. Even though I don't really, Ryback is okay. I just give it an 8.6. That's my opinion. So if you like the video, you can like it. If you dislike the video, you can dislike it. Leave your comments. Check out my channel. Check out my videos. Check out my Raw review. Check out my Superstars review. And if you're a TNA fan, I'm doing a TNA video right after this video. This weekend I'm doing a Raw predictions video, and next Monday I'm doing a Raw review. So you have to check out my channel for all the latest wrestling information. If you ever miss a show, you can always catch the information on my channel. So, see you till next time.